Shabbat Shalom, and I'll be heard okay on the conference call. All right, welcome. Glad you could join us today for this Holy Shabbat. It's good to be back. Get things back to normal. But it was beautiful to be gone too. To be able to still reach more sheep and build and grow in the spirit of the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua. It's always good, you know. You just roll with the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua wherever you go. Like I say, what's the word on you when the book is closed? So you got to remain intact with the Most High all the time. You understand? That's what it's all about. So all praise to the Most High for everything. He's worthy to be praised. Or they say to water, thank you. You know, all things he's worthy to be praised. So as always, we'll start with Colossians 3:17. Can you get that for me?
Colossians chapter 3, verse 17. And whatsoever ye do, in word or deed, do all by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Him.
So all that we say to do is going to be in the name of the Lord and Savior. We give thanks to the Most High and the Father by Him when you read Ephesians 5:20. So that's why we always end with by Him, which is by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua, because Paul tells us this is what he's saying before you get to Colossians 3:17, and we get to understand to the precept. So he told us this is how we thank the Most High, by Him, by Mashiach Yahushua. Let's read it. Ephesians 5:20.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 20.
Right.
Giving thanks always for all things unto the Most High and the Father, by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua.
Right, so that's how we give thanks to the Most High in the name of the anointed Savior. That's why it says by Him. So when it says by Him, you should already know that He's already given us a precept here. So this is how we give thanks. That's why it said by Him, that's in the name of the anointed Savior. And why he's saying that? Because of John 14:6. And we have to keep reviewing this because I did a slight quiz last night and I was surprised of the results. So we got to continue to review this. This is very important because there will come a time when you're not going to be able to learn this anymore. You got to have it in your spirit. You got to know this so that you have this relationship with the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua as He going to the Most High, groaning with groanings that it's so sad that we can't even get that sad, it says. So understand this and understand this point. Read.
St. John chapter 14, verse 6.
Kind.
And Mashiach Yahushua saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. So spiritually, you got to understand there is no New Testament when he's saying this. There's only the law and the prophets. So he's giving us understanding of how it's been from the beginning. We've always went through an angel, a spirit, and that's what he was before he came in the flesh. That's what he went back to. You understand? The spirit. Hopefully that's not too deep, but that's what this is all about. He said he's the way to show us how to follow the truth, which is the laws of the Most High, to be obedient to Him as He was. That's going to lead you to everlasting life. He said, no man comes to the Father but by Him. Verse 13. Verse 13. And whatsoever ye shall ask by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua.
That's asking by Him. By Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua. Read.
That will I do.
That He's going to do. Why?
That the Father may be glorified in the Son.
So a lot of people don't even consider that. All they consider about, hey, you do what I want you to do. You go to the Most High for me and bring back my answer, bring back what I want you to do for me. How many people think about that the Father could be glorified in the Son? That's something for Him, not for you. You know, I went through years and went through the whole 9 yards of reading from there down until verse 15 and asked, what do you see in these scriptures that's so important and nobody, I'm saying nobody, seeing what you just read, that the Father could be glorified in the Son. Nobody said that. Everybody, because that's the way, if you start reading it from 13 to 15, this is what he said. He put it's put there so, hey, if you're not spiritually endowed to look at what's in it for him. That's like most people ain't looking at it for what's in it. Mosiah said, do this for me, didn't he? It's his laws, statute, commandments. Mashiach Abishai letting us know we got our faith in him, going to the Most High on our behalf. Most High is consuming fire. And when you touch fire, you get what? Burnt. And that's what he say, oh, I'm going to melt you. So you got a Mashiach Abishai there fanning them flames away. And the things that you're looking at you going through is because Mashiach Abishai put his hands back. Say, okay, you got to deal with it. But Mosiah, remember, Mosiah said who he loves, he chastens. So there's all kind of ways you got to look at this spiritually. The love of the Most High. That's for us. That's why I went through the afflictions last night of the saints. The persecution of the saints. This ain't no easy road, y'all. Every last one of the apostles was crucified. Except for John on the island of Patmos. They took him out there to die. You know what I mean? So read from 13 to 15.
St. John chapter 14,
13. 14, 13, come.
And whatsoever ye shall ask, Bahasham Hamashiach Yahushua, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son.
So that's, go ahead.
If ye shall ask anything, Bahasham Hamashiach Yahushua, I will do it. Verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
Yeah, so you look at that, it's all for you. You look at it, you can read those scriptures and overlook, which everybody has overlooked, that the Father can be glorified in the Son. Remember this. It's very important because how do you expect him to do something for you and he even looking out for you? But you want him to look out for you, going to the Most High with groanings that's so sad that we can't even groan no matter what your prayer is. This 2 Ezra 8:21. See, we here in these mortal bodies, you got this high mind thinking that we all that. You ain't nothing as you ought to be. It's gonna take 1,000 years for Mashiach Abishai to show us of who we serve and believe in, the Most High. 2 Ezra 8:21.
2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 21. Whose throne is inestimable.
The Most High's throne cannot be measured, is inestimable. Read.
Whose glory may not be comprehended.
See, his glory may not be comprehended. That's why Mashiach Abishai got to show us of his glory. You hear that? It cannot be comprehended. He giving us a little bit of himself. That's why people say, I ask you know the Most High. So you hand him a Bible and show me the Most High. Now it's just like it is, silent. Because his glory cannot be what? Comprehended. Except for the little that he gives us of himself in his Bible. Read.
Before whom the hosts of angels stand with trembling.
There it is. It say the host of angels stand how?
With trembling.
With trembling. They trembling before him. But here we are, these mortal bodies just taking the Most High for granted, like, oh, I know he's working with me because of whatever good happens or whatever, something that, you know, you see a blessing come to you or some kind of way or another over and over and over. But understand this. The Most High is a man of what? War. In war, you have strategies of how. You're going to do what? What's war? Warfare is what? Strategies of how you're going to what? Win the war. You're going to have victory over whoever it is that you sit in those angels or spirits out to get. Look at what he did to Job. Job was a perfect man, a man that eschewed evil. But he sent Satan after him. Satan didn't come to the Most High at the council and say, hey, let me get Job. Most High said, have you considered my servant Job? Understand this. Ain't nobody, none of us, exempt from the power of the Most High. On the right hand and on the left hand. So that's why you give him glory for everything. When you have a bad time, you praise the Most High. When you have a blessing, praise the Most High. We can't praise him enough. The angels before him trembling. And we fainted as strong, mighty men, warriors. But for an angel, bow down and want to worship him. He said, don't worship me. No, no, no. Worship the Most High. Angel come before you, gonna bow down. Anything come before you, no, they gonna tell you, they righteous. No, you worship the Most High. Because they standing before him trembling. And they on this earth waiting for the commandments of the Most High. But understand, man, you gotta look at how the Most High can be glorified in the Son. That's what Mashiach Yahushua wants to hear. And not so much about ourselves. When we be obedient and do what we're supposed to do and stay faithful in your faith. If you worry, you ain't got no faith. Worry cancels out faith. You give it to the Most High, but Hashem Mashiach, through the power of the Most High, through the power of Mashiach Yahushua, let him handle it. Say, hey, my burden is light. You gotta have faith to believe this. That's how this works. It works. He said, if you love me, keep my commandments. What's the commandment? Rules and regulations. Now move that fan over so I can see. See? There's rules and regulations. That's all it is. Rules and regulations. Rules and regulations. You see what I'm saying? So let's go to Genesis. Today we're going to go into a little bit on Noah. Go to Genesis, the 6th chapter, and the 9th verse. Let's start there. And I'm going to pick up from the first verse to where we at here. I didn't get a chance to do that, so I'm going to do that. If I just record it myself and just put it online, and just, I might do it in a 4th day class or something. But Genesis 6th chapter and the 9th verse.
Genesis chapter 6 and verse 9. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generation.
See, Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations, read.
And Noah walked with the Most High.
Noah walked with the Most High through the Mashiach Yahushua. Let's say, you said Noah walked with the Most High, right? That means he was walking and the Most High was right there with him, right? Make sure you understand, get St. John 1 and 18.
Book of St. John, chapter 1, verse 18.
Done.
No man has seen the Most High at any time.
So, let you know that no man has seen the Most High at any time, but it's saying Noah walked with the Most High, like you said. Go ahead.
The only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father, he hath declared him.
Right, so Mashiach Yahushua, who comes from the bosom of the Most High, he hath declared the Most High. You understand? So, it's always has been an angel or a spirit that has dealt with us. The Most High, Mashiach Yahushua, and the angel or spirit to man, the woman, and the child. That's that order. From us to the spirit, to Mashiach Yahushua, to the Most High. So he's walking with the Most High in the spirit, through the spirit. You understand? That's dealing with him, which is an angel or a spirit, which we call today, the only thing he's going to send back to us was what? The Holy Spirit. You see what I'm saying? Which is the spirit of the Most High. That's how he's walking with the Most High, because that angel is the spirit of the Most High. You understand? Declaring the words of the Most High. You just said, ain't nobody ever seen the Most High, right? So he ain't walking with the Most High. He said the earth is his footstool. He said, what you go build for me? You know what I mean? That's like putting your heel, your heel, and the earth is under there. Now how your body gonna fit with something that's small that your heel can fit on? You see what I'm saying? Nah, he's too phenomenal. He's everything. He's our power. Look at Acts 7 and 48 and 49 and 50.
Acts chapter 7, verse 48. Howbeit, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
See, the Most High say he ain't dwelling in temples made with hands. These churches and so forth. Read.
As saith the prophets.
As said the prophets. Read.
Heaven is my throne.
Where?
Heaven is my throne.
Say, heaven is my throne. The fourth dimension is my throne. I mean, his throne is what? We just read it. His throne is what? Inestimable. It cannot be measured. Inestimable. Heaven is his throne. So the fourth dimension is what? Inestimable. Go ahead.
Heaven is my throne.
Say, heaven is my throne, which cannot be measured. Read.
And earth is my footstool.
There it is. He said, earth is my footstool. Go ahead.
What house will ye build me?
He said, what house you gonna build me? Go ahead.
Saith the Most High.
Uh-huh.
Or what is the place of my rest?
Where's the place of my rest? Come on.
Hath not my hand made all these things?
See? Now you know everything that happened, he'll allow it to go down, man. Let's go back to Genesis 9. Now that we have a little understanding on that, let's go back to verse 10.
Genesis chapter 6 and verse 10. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupt before the Most High.
See that? So Noah got 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. I want everybody to look at that word, the first son that he names. S-H-E-M, right? Because a lot of y'all say Bashem, Yahushai. Bashem, Yahushai. You see that right there? That's Shem right there. That's Shem. It ain't in Shem, Yahushai. It ain't in our ancestor Shem, Yahushai Mashiach. You know what y'all saying? It's Sham. S-H-A-M. Sham. So Shem is one of Noah's sons. So you hear what I'm saying? Because you listening is an art of responsibility. And y'all saying by Shem, that's him right there. That's our ancestor. That's where we come from. It's Sham. Okay? You might think it's not important, but it's very important when you're trying to pray to the Most High and you're trying to, like I said, no man come to the Father but by me. And Sham is name up. You see what I'm saying? Not Shem. That you can try and go to some other language or something. It might be in some other language, but Lashua Kadash, the ancient Hebrew, is Sham. That's H-A-M, okay. So Noah begot 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And you know everyone's gonna come from either Shem, Ham, or Japheth. They're the ones that populated the whole earth. Read. Verse 11.
Verse 11. The earth also was corrupt before the Most High.
Yeah, the earth was corrupt before the Most High. Well, how's the earth corrupt? I mean, the plants was corrupt, insects was corrupt, the beast was corrupt? Nah, people was corrupt, wicked as ever. That's what he's talking about. The earth was corrupt before the Most High. Wicked people. Go ahead.
And the earth was filled with violence.
The earth was filled with violence, man. Just as it is now. You see? That's why Scripture says there's nothing new under the sun. Here we go repeating on this worse now than ever been. I'm not sure so this time will be worse than it ever been. Go ahead.
And the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt.
So he looked down on the earth and said, man, this earth is corrupt, just as it is now. Read.
For all flesh hath corrupted his way upon the earth.
See, all flesh, all is a certain number. All flesh have corrupted their way where? Upon the earth. Go ahead.
And the Most High said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me.
You hear that? The end of all flesh has come before me. Go ahead.
For the earth is filled with violence through them.
See? The earth is filled with violence through the people that he made up to this time. Wicked, wicked people. They accepted the way of what? Wickedness. Just like you see now, man. All the things that we know is contrary to the law, statute, commandments of the Most High. That's why get Romans 2 and 13. Hold up.
Book of Romans chapter 2 and verse 13. For not the hearers of the law are just before the Most High.
You know, not the hearers of the law are just before the Most High. You hear the law, that'll make you just before the Most High. Read.
But the doers of the law shall
What? But who?
The doers of the law.
The doers of the law. Read.
Shall be justified.
Will be justified, man. You gotta do it. To be justified before the Most High. Let's go back. Only because we're in Genesis, the 6th chapter. Let's continue.
Genesis chapter 6 and verse 12. Verse 13. Middle. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth.
You say you're going to destroy them. And who?
With the earth.
With the earth. So I'm going to destroy them with the earth. So I'm going to kill everybody. That's what he said. Is this who they teach in the churches? So I'm going to destroy everybody with them and on the earth. Read.
Verse 14. Make thee an ark of gopher wood.
So make thee an ark of gopher wood. Read.
Room shalt thou make in the ark, and shall pitch it within and without with pitch.
So he's telling them to make this ark. And he's telling them how to make it. Read.
And this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of.
Go ahead.
The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits.
So he said the length of the ark shall be what?
300 cubits.
300 cubits. And a cubic is approximately around, let's look at it. Look it up. This is about, from what I understand, about the size of a city bus. A cubit. An important and fixed measure among the Hebrews, the length of the arm from the point of the elbow to the, I have it wrong. It says the length of the arm from the point of the elbow to the end of the middle finger, or about 17.5 inches. So it's about from here to your middle finger. How many he said? How many cubits?
The breadth of the length of the ark shall be 300 cubits.
300 of this measure, about 17 and a half times 300. You see? I got my facts messed up with Zechariah, the 5th chapter, about the chariot. It's a lot, kid. But that was about the size of a city bus. But go ahead.
The breadth of it 50 cubits.
50 cubits. So that's 50 times 17.5. Go ahead.
The height of it 30 cubits.
And the height of it 30 times 17.5. So you get some measurements of how big this ark was. Read.
A window shalt thou make to the ark.
A window. It didn't say windows. It say a window. Shalt thou make to the ark. Read.
And in a cubit shalt thou finish it above. And the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side thereof.
So the door got to be in the side. Read.
With lower, second, and third stories.
So you got, this is all that we ever had. We really only had 3 stories. When we built anything, no matter how tall it was, you had the first floor, you might go up a lot of steps, go to the second floor, go up a lot of steps, or maybe, a few steps. It was only 3 floors. And we always, when we built our buildings, it was only 3 floors. But you see, he's telling us how to make the ark here. Go ahead.
Shalt thou make it. And behold, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh.
So you're bringing a flood of water upon the earth to destroy all flesh. Go ahead.
Wherein is the breath of life.
Where anything that has the breath of life, he said, I'm killing. Everything that breathing, you say he's killing. This is the power that we serve. Read.
From under heaven.
From under heaven. Come on.
And everything that is in the earth shall die.
Everything that's in the earth shall what?
Shall die.
Shall die, he said. Read.
But with thee will I establish my covenant.
Hear that? With Noah. He said, I'm going to establish my covenant, my agreement, my contract with you. Go ahead.
And thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons, and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee.
So that's 8 people. Go ahead.
And of every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark, to keep them alive with thee. They shall be male and female.
So he's letting them know what to bring in that side of the door of the ark. 2 of each kind, male and female, right?
Of fowls after their kind, and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing of the earth after his kind. 2 of every sort shall come unto thee, to keep them alive.
He's bringing everything into this ark. It's this order. You got to understand, the spirit of the Most High had to put the spirit on the animals for them to even do this. Allow them to go with wild animals and so forth. Read.
Verse 21. And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them.
Yeah, so you got to get the food that they would eat and the food for the animals and everything else that's brought into the ark to populate the earth once the water subsided. Read.
Verse 22. Thus did Noah, according to all that the Most High, Wahamashayak Yahushua, commanded him, so did he.
Noah was obedient, and that's what it's all about. You're seeing the obedience. Read that again.
Thus did Noah, according to all that the Most High, Wahamashayak Yahushua, commanded him,
That's right.
so did he.
Look at Hebrews 11:7.
Hebrews chapter 11, verse 7. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world, and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith.
Verse 6.
Verse 6. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
That's right. Verse 1. What is faith?
Verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
So, did Noah see the world ending in the time he was in the ark? Before the Most High brought the flood? But you can see he kept building this ark. And people thought he was crazy, like they probably think we crazy. He said the kingdom coming to Israel, as promised. The same thing that you look in here is the same thing we looking at for our ark. That's going to get us. It is. It's the same thing. Get Isaiah 26:20. It's the same thing. That's what he's going to tell us. Hopefully, Most High will. If we endure to the end, you got to endure though. Can't give up. Can't let nobody take you off your path either. A lot of people are there to take you off your mission of trying to make it to the kingdom. You can't let nobody take you off your path. Really? Read that.
Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 20.
Come.
Come, my people, enter thou into thy chamber.
He said, enter thou into the chambers when the chariots come to get us. Enter thou into thy chambers, read.
And shut thy doors about thee.
Just like he gonna tell Noah, shut the door. Most I shut that door. Said, shut the doors about thee, real.
Hide thyself as it were for a little moment.
Yeah, hide yourself as it was for a little moment. What's that little moment? 1 hour, read.
until the indignation be overpassed.
Until I destroy this place. And he coming to judge and make war. So that's what we're looking for. We want to be there. But we really want to make it out of the wilderness. You see what I'm saying? We want to make sure that we make it to the kingdom. You know, from wherever we go after we enter these ships and so forth. Because I believe we're gonna be set up where he's gonna bring us to Zion. So let's go back to Genesis.
Genesis chapter 7, verse 1. And the Most High said unto Noah, Come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteousness before me in this generation.
See? And that's what we gotta look at. You gotta look at, do y'all realize what's happening here? There are multi-millions, could be billions, who knows how many people was on the earth. That's why people say, oh, well, I know I got my ship, my seat already on the chariots. I know I'm already going to the kingdom. All the millions, could be billions, could be trillions. How many people was on the earth from the beginning of time when he first made everyone? You understand? He's killing everybody but 8 people. So don't get your hopes up thinking that you already there because of who you think you are. That's pride. You gotta humble yourself. So I don't need us. You understand what I'm saying? He don't need us. See, people don't really think about it. Get Amos, the 3rd chapter. Go to Amos, the 3rd chapter. You gotta recognize, shoot. We in the city we in now. Whatever city you live in, you gotta understand what he's saying here. This is deep. Read verse 7.
Amos.
No. 3 and no, not Amos.
Jeremiah.
Huh? Jeremiah, yeah, Jeremiah. 3 and 14. Jeremiah 3:14.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 14.
Still go back to Amos 3. But let's read that first.
Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 14.
Right.
Turn, O backsliding children.
The turn on backsliding children. Only way you backslide, you ain't keeping the laws of the Most High. You don't compromise. You don't compromise with the Most High. He say, do what I say. You got rules and regulations, point blank. You know, people want to look at you like you's doing something wrong with the Most High. Say, these are, whose laws are they? They're your laws? They my laws? Did I make these laws up? No. You make them up? You? Nobody made them up but who? They say, this is the Most High's laws, his rules and regulations. So you got to look at that. If people want to point the finger at you, no, it ain't. The only thing I can do and the only thing you can do is try and show people the righteous way of the Most High. How to be obedient. It's on them. They want to do what they want to do. They can do whatever they want to do. I learned that, the hard way. It hurt. But you get, because you feel it. Because you don't want to see nobody perish. And then the Most High start dealing with you because you ain't no compromise with the Most High. Tell me what the Most High said. Think about doing it. Like tell me you got your free will. You do whatever you want to do. Do we say you can think about doing this for me? You can think about keeping the Sabbath if you want. You can do it if you want to. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. He don't say no. He say, keep my Sabbath what? Holy. Most High is holy. Keep his Sabbath holy. Be obedient just for the Sabbath. Then the rest of the time you can be wicked as ever. Do whatever you want to do that's in wickedness. That's why he said the earth is corrupt. And it's more corrupt now than it was then. That's why we read this here. Read it from the top.
Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Most High, for I am married unto you.
What he said? I am married unto you, read.
And I will take you one of a city.
How many?
One of a city.
One of a city, read.
And 2 of a family.
And 2 of a family. What's to say that it wasn't somebody that was born before us? That was born and raised knowing the truth. From the womb. Or who's to say it's somebody after us that has not been born as of yet? We're in the 3rd day. Don't know, nobody know but the Most High when he gonna send a Mashiach back.
That's why you have no room to be high-minded. When I asked the question, who got their seat on the chairs already, nobody raised their hand. But then once the book is closed, you act like you are. You're already there. You know what I mean? You already put yourself there just because you got a little knowledge. Knowledge puffs us up. Big deal. Mashiach HaMashiach will take 1,000 years, man, to show us the Father. 1,000 years. He only give us 10. A score is 20. See what I'm saying? We used to live a long time. Hundreds of years. You see what I'm saying? Now, from that, he cut it down to 120. Now it's number 70. And after that, you really blessed to go beyond those years. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's important, man, to understand this spiritually, so that you ain't caught up in this worldly thinking of how they done program everybody to think. He said, one of a city, two of a family. Two of a family. One of a city, man. Think about that. That's deep to me. You know, people take it lightly. What we see right here, how many people we saving right here that we read about? How many is it? Huh?
8.
How many? 8 people. That's it. 8 people. 8 people. 8 people. Numbers 23:19. You heard it. Numbers 23:19.
Numbers chapter 23 and verse 19.
Huh.
The Most High is not a man that he should lie.
So first of all, they say he's not a man. So they don't come up with these Bibles talking about the Most High is a man and a woman. You got both genders. That's crazy. See, the Most High is not a man, read.
That he should lie.
That he should lie, read.
Neither the Son of Man that he should repent.
Mm-hmm.
Hath he said, and shall he not do it?
He said he's going to take one of a city, 2 of a family. What did it say? Have he what?
Hath he said, and shall he not do it?
Have he said he's going to take 1 of a city and 2 of a family? Read.
Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good?
Hey, have he spoken? Y'all heard what he said? And shall he not make it good? That's why you look at yourself, we the set apart ones. Why not? You got an opportunity to live forever and ever and ever. He said he's going to take 1 of a city, 2 of a family. Look at everybody else doing whatever they're doing. Everybody, you know, it's sad that we have family members that don't want to adhere to the truth. But his word is true, y'all. You can't change it. You just say ain't a man alive. You're going to make it good. That's why it's very important. It's sad, but you got to realize the truth. When you realize the truth, you'll stand with the truth. Because he's not lying. I'm telling you this. That's why we got to get this in our spirit and roll with it. And hope the best for everyone, you know what I mean? But that's all we can do. Read. Go back to Genesis.
Genesis chapter 7, verse 2. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by 7s, the male and his female, and of beasts that are not clean by 2, the male and his female.
See, there's probably, you listen at what he's saying here, but it kind of like could go over your head. But read that again.
Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by 7.
So he said every clean beast Noah's going to take by 7s, right? 7s. 7 of all these clean beasts. Read.
The male and his female.
The male and what?
And his female.
And what?
His female.
The beast? These the beasts. The male and what?
His female.
The male has what?
His female.
Has his females. You understand? It's the animals. It's animals, right? Beasts, right? By 7s. The male and his females. Go ahead.
And the beasts that are not clean by 2. the male and his female.
Yeah. The beasts that are not clean, by two, don't take two of them. The male and his female. Did you know the Most High made a female for every man? But she is his female. You see what I mean? That's how we set everything up. In righteousness. Read.
Verse 3. Of fowls also of the air by sevens, the male and the female, to keep seed alive upon the face of all the earth.
That's right. The birds, the male and the female. Go ahead.
For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. And every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth.
So it said, hey, he told us to what? Coming, what we dealing with now. Coming to the chambers, coming to, as a moment before the indignation bowl. Because he's going to destroy everything in an hour, it says. You see what I'm saying? So this is the same thing that he's doing here. He's going to repeat himself and doing it on a higher scale. Because he put the rainbow in the sky to remind himself that he's not going to flood the earth anymore. He's going to destroy the earth with fire. Mashiach Shai is coming with fire to destroy this earth. Read. But he said you're going to be in the earth, in the ark, 40 days and 40 nights. And 4 is the number for mercy. Read.
And Noah did according unto all that the Most High, or Mashiach Yahushua, commanded him.
Because he had faith in the Most High. Read.
And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters was upon the earth.
Hear that? How old was Moses? Noah, excuse me.
600 years old.
He was 600 years old. What has happened? Go ahead.
And Noah went in, and his sons, and his wife, and his sons' wives with him, into the ark.
Into the ark. Read.
Because of the waters of the flood.
Because the flood was coming. 8 people went into the ark. Read.
Of clean beasts, and of beasts that are not clean, and of fowls, and of everything that creepeth upon the earth. There went in 2 and 2 unto Noah into the ark, the male and the female, as the Most High, or Mashiach Yahushua, commanded Noah. Verse 10. And it came to pass after 7 days that the waters of the flood were upon the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month, the same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened.
So you're looking at the ocean, because the earth is 3/4 water. You know what I mean? 3/4 of the earth is water. Ocean. Ocean came up and the rain came down. You imagine that? Water was coming out of the earth. Water is under the earth too. So before it started to rain, all the earth was being nourished by water that came up like dew and so forth. You know what I mean? He watered the plants from the water that came from the earth. So Noah said, it's gonna rain, it's gonna rain, it's gonna. Nobody knows what no rain is. They thought he was drunk. Go ahead.
And the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights.
See? It rained 40 days and 40 nights. Can you imagine that? I'm talking about strong rain. I don't know if y'all ever been in strong rain where it's so coming down like blankets of water, just flooding. To make that water come up so he killed everything. Read.
The self-same day entered Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them, into the ark. They and every beast after his kind, and all the cattle after their kind, and every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth after his kind, and every fowl after his kind, every bird of every sort. And they went in unto Noah into the ark, 2 and 2 of all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. And they that went in male and female of all flesh, as the Most High Mashiach Yahushua had commanded him. And the Most High shut him in.
Right. See? Go ahead.
And the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased, and bare up the ark, And it was lifted up above the earth. And the waters prevailed and were increased greatly upon the earth. And the ark went upon the face of the waters. The waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth. And all the high hills that were under the whole heaven were covered.
That's right, man. All the high hills, mountains and stuff, man, it was covered, man. That's how high it was, man.
15 cubits upward did the waters prevail, and the mountains were covered.
See? Go ahead.
And all flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of fowl and of cattle, and of beasts, and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, and every man.
I mean, 'cause you couldn't find land. There wasn't nowhere to land. You know what I mean? Fowls couldn't go on anything but in the water. That's it. Go ahead.
All in whose nostrils was the breath of life, and all that was in the dry land died.
Everything that the breath of life was in died. Read.
And every living substance was destroyed which was upon the face of the ground, both man and cattle, and the creeping things, and the fowl of the heaven. And they were destroyed from the earth. And Noah only remained alive, and they that were with him in the ark. The waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days.
150 days the water was up on the earth. Why did all this happen? Why did all this happen? Verse 5. Go to verse 5.
Chapter 7.
No, verse 5 of Genesis 6 chapter.
Genesis chapter 6 and verse 5. And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
See? This is why it happened. And you see this happening in our time right now. All the things that's being done that's contrary to the laws of the Most High. His rules and regulations. Read.
Verse 6. And it repented the Most High that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart.
Yeah. He was sad, man. He repented him that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him in his mind. He was like, man. The fact that he had made man on the earth, man, it messed with his mind. Read.
And the Most High said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repented me that I have made them.
Man. That's how wicked the people were, and it's more wicked now than it was then. That's why this great deliverance of salvation is going to be so high-powered, man, that why they're going to be cleaving to the 12 tribes of Israel. When they see the galactical battle in the air, they're going to make it high-powered, man. And on the earth, Mashiach Shai said he's going to burn up every last army, navy, marines, and air force. In 2nd Ezra 13th chapter, verse 9 and 10, it's going to come out and fight, prepare to fight. That's why they got all these movies coming out showing deep color, Independence Day, and always fighting something that's coming from an alien, they call them, coming from another galaxy or somewhere, trying to come and break up their kingdoms that they have on this earth. You see? That's why they got their space station out there in the sky. Everybody, all the nations are joined together to prepare to fight Mashiach Yahushua and the angels. But we know the result. They're going to be scared, but they say they still going to fight. The 2nd Ezra 13th chapter, we read it. So let's go back to where we was at in verse chapter 8.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 1. And the Most High remembered Noah and every living thing, and all the cattle that was with him in the ark. And the Most High made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters assuaged. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained. The waters returned from the earth continually.
Read that again.
And the waters returned from off the earth continually. And after the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated.
Okay.
And the ark rested in the 7th month, on the 7th day of the month, upon the mountains of Ararat.
So you notice how the Most High look at these days. Look at Genesis 7 and 11. That's why, you know, the Spirit had brought to me to say first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day, because they name these days after gods. So let's read this.
Genesis chapter 7 and verse 11. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month.
See? 17th day of the month. And it says, when did the water obeyed? In the 8th chapter?
And the ark, in verse 4. And the ark rested in the 7th month, on the 17th day of the month, on the mountains of Ararat.
Yeah, so, and Noah's ark was found here. It was found there. So we know it's true. This ark was found. It's right there. You seen the pictures of it? It's like this kind of like what you call petrified inside that mountain. Then he found it right there. It's right there, like he's saying. Go ahead.
Verse 5. And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the 1st day of the month, were the tops of the mountains seen.
See? The 10th month, on the 1st day of the month, were the tops of the mountains seen. Go ahead.
And it came to pass, at the end of 40 days, that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made. And he sent forth a raven, which went forth to and fro, until the waters were dried up from off the earth.
So he let a raven out that was flying around to see if he could land somewhere. And there was earth there. When he had killed all the fowls, all the birds were killed. There was nowhere to land. All they could do was just go down to the water. Go ahead.
But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him into the ark, for the waters were on the face of the whole earth. Then he put forth his hand and took her, and pulled her in unto him into the ark. And he stayed yet